Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Software Inc. with me, Lathrix. In today's episode, we're going to be building some new buildings so that we may build a better empire for the future. And we are going to marvel on the amazing achievement Lathcorp has recently accomplished with levitation, along with teleporting through solid matter. Hopefully this will fix that, thank you. Okay, so anyway, today, sir and threats, we're going to do a little bit of science, though, first, because I want to see if we can maybe force our lovely people to just maybe produce medium/large visual tools, because that's really what's holding back our empire. It's what's holding back our games, for the most part. That's not good. The problem there is the maintenance have a terrible habit of not being able to fix things if there's something even remotely underneath or above them, which can be very silly, because I've seen them get blocked before by a light when they're trying to fix something on the floor. Yeah, one of the floor-mounted lamps, and they couldn't fix it because above it was a normal lamp, and because of this, clearly you can't get to the floor. So I'm just going to replace that straight away. So, the idea I've had is that perhaps the reason why we can't do the larger projects could be to do with group size. Now, I'm not certain if that really does play a role, but I would much like to find out as soon as possible. So what we're going to do is build one of our first new houses, and instead of splitting it into two groups, the dev and programmers, the developers and the programmers, yeah, we're going to have them both in the same group. Now the big glaring problem with this is fatigue. The group will fatigue worse than a normal group, for a normal two-half group, which is the method I've been doing so far. However, if it is the case that that the smaller groups simply cannot produce larger products purely because they're small, this should fix that issue and remedy the problem. So the first building I'm going to build over here, because it will be able to get some of this parking space over there without taking up space here, so people will be less inefficient. So we don't need to be too big, because at most this is going to take... How am I going to do it? I think I want it to have like a very small entrance area, not by much, like that. And then like kind of just large main area like this. Followed by a small area, and this will be restrooms and the like. Then, let's put walls back up there so actually we're doing properly. Go up by one, and then similarly we do that as well, but we have it thinner. So it has a bit of a style to it, even if it's not by much. And this one will use the front porch area as the break room, etc., in case we need to split them in the future, but for now that will just act as an elevator room perhaps, or nothing at all. Okay, fantastic, so that's that done. Windows, I think we're going to go with the usual pattern of one every two, because I do love windows. I think I make the whole thing look 20 times better straight away, in the most easy way possible as well, which is fantastic. So something like this, there we go. And we'll keep doing that all the way along until we get to here. Okay, and then we have to figure out what's going to be boxes, because obviously we don't want to put windows in the toilet. So, toilet 1, toilet 2, huge break area, there we go. And 2 standard doors, and a glass sliding door for this one. And then for this one, twice. Okay, yes, that'll be the building on the side. Obviously I need to do a lot more to it. Still need to add colour to it and everything, so we're going to just carry on where we're going to add doors leading to nowhere because they're pretty. I don't like the corners being like this, but I do like the checkered pattern, so I'm going to sacrifice the corners for the will of the checkered pattern gods. Put that there we are. Large windows, fantastic. I was going to say I've gone wrong somewhere, haven't I? Okay, I'll just fix that. Okay, so that's all the windows sorted, which is very, very nice indeed. So now we just need to get the elevator sorted as well. We'll put them, Yeah, we'll put them here, why not? So put one there, put one here. So then we've got a way up, which is fantastic. And then we'll have a glass sliding door here. So the idea is, if I ever do have people up here, I'll just convert a bit of this space here into some seatings and stuff, some break rooms and the liking. So now we need to add all the important stuff, you know, computers and all that gubbins. So let's do that. Where's the thing on left? There is lighting, fantastic. Good, good. So what I'm going to do straight away then is make this a new group. So just be housing one or something like that. So be manage teams, produce new teams. So this will be I'm going to call it visuals because I'm going to be doing it as a visual tools. Or just house one. We could just call it house one, honestly. House. So dev house one. Because I'm not sure what we're actually going to use it as permanently. Because I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. For now, it's dev house one. Although we're going to keep it as one thing, so I didn't even need to put dev in the name, so let's remove that. I'll just call it house 1, so house 1. Okay. Oop, there we go, in the floor. So now I just need to add the other important stuff, like, you know, good break room for them and everything, because, well, you can't expect your workers to work well if they don't have a nice break room. There we go. They think they're watching TV, they're actually watching the toilet. And I can even have 2 bookshelves, they've got so much room. Ah! If you ever work at Lathtower, try to get one of the house suites. It's one of the best places to work ever. Those 2 there, we're going to have coffee, we have 2 kinds of coffee, because we're going to be sharing this entire space with a lot of people. And finally, if I can find it, have the fridge. There we are, that's a nice break. I mean, I would go there for a break if I worked here, but saying that, I think I'd go to almost any place for a break if I worked here, so there we go. And now I just need toilets and all the desks and everything, which you've seen a million times, so I'll most likely skip from here until I've got all the desks sorted out. We're going to need, I'm going to try to get a group of at least, we've been going with 8, haven't we, here, 8 and 8, so at least a group of 16, probably end up mostly on the bottom floor for now. I might expand on that later because we may end up making the houses game development, you see. And I'll say you can kind of rush games and not really flood the market, so that's one of the few things you can do that. So I'm going to be keeping this design so every house looks the same or at least similar. So back in a second when I've furnished the bottom floor. Okay, and we are back, and we have the new house, and we have a full group of 16 people there, and the leader should be back next month, fully educated and raring to go. We're currently still making an absolute fortune per month. We just made another 9 million last month, which was just because of the OS doing so well, and we actually had a good game come out and everything. So here's hoping that once we start increasing the size of our other products in terms of large visual tools, large audio tools, and the like, we can really start making some really high quality stuff. At least that's the idea. If not, then well, at least we're going to have the highest quality of other things out. They got another 9 million. Yay! Also, I did buy out yet another company, because another company decided to try and spring up with us in the market. How dare they, Sir and Treds? How dare they try to challenge our rule? Well, here's hoping the leader was actually here's hoping the leader was actually out of training. It was fantastic. We want a large, and we want it to be a visual tool. So just cancel throughout that. Small visual tool. Sorry, large. Yes. Okay, brilliant. We're actually now developing a large visual tool. Fantastic. So I think it does have a huge amount then to do with groups. So if we still want to keep the 2-group kind of thing we've got going to keep up the 200-300% efficiency per person, we're going to need to have groups of 16 developers and then 16 programmers. The downside is that that's too many people working on one thing, which means some people won't be at 100% efficiency in terms of actual efficiency, but they will be extremely happy. But on the upside, that means I will be pumping out like 2 products per month, which isn't actually needed in visual tools. In games, however, that's okay. So pre-marketing and post, they don't need any of that. Honestly, because again, it's a visual tool. It's not for it's not for anything else. So we don't want. Yeah, development team house one, so let's keep it all under house one. Not sure if even needs that, to untick that, but we are anyway. Helper spider and helper spider. So let them do their job then. Go forth, my new minions. And you look, got a house and everything all to themselves. How lovely is that? Yay. It'll take them probably, I'm going to imagine it'll take them 2 months because it is a large product rather than a medium or small. So that tends to be how long those products tend to take. Projects, rather. So the design phase is finished. We're going to the next phase now. So no, we're going to the next month now, so month one's over. If the large product does well, as in high quality, I'm going to start our dev visual. I'm going to change over to making games of small games, and I'll probably merge them with another group at some point. So there we go. Finally, in alpha phase. Something was a little bit slow there, I've got to say. Something was a little bit slow. So if we want to do visual tools, have a quick look-see. So I'll do visual tool. I want it to be freaking huge. So we use all the best stuff possible. So release date. So just any of these, honestly, they're all it has anyway. So this one here, which has only just been released, I'll make some money in a second. 3D, 2D, honestly, no, there's nothing we can improve there in terms of design, because honestly we have all that already, because I have checked before. So no, it just takes a while. So now we're in alpha phase, so maybe it'll just take 3 months. I don't like that, honestly, and people want to have raises, which is fine. I'll give them all a massive, humongous raise of double what they actually want, which is fantastic. So just keep them all as happy as possible. Particularly since a lot of those people there have been here for like 6 years. I mean, come on, give them a raise, man. They've been dedicated to Lathtower. I mean, admittedly, we are the only software company now on the market, so if they do want to work in software, they'll have to come to us, but still. So, 1 second while I just skip all this, because this can take forever. Okay, now that's over. Next month. Actually, and we've just made more money than they've made before, which is fantastic. So, just to prove we are doing our job correctly. The large visual tool is now in alpha phase. We do have enough developers, certainly. Actually, how many artists are needed when it comes to visual tools anyway? So if I want to go to visual tool, once again, add whatever OS, doesn't really matter too much, honestly, just most recent. That one there. Artist needed 0. Okay, I think I should... Okay, we actually have 2 artists in this group. If we don't need any artists for visual tool, and we're happy that we're going to keep this permanently as visual tools, I will remove them to speed up the process, because that is actually taking a very, very long time, it must be said. Admittedly, every month we're making a little bit more money than before, so, yeah. That small visual tool is being made in seconds. But it is a small visual tool, so it has no elements to it. And this one did say it should take several years, didn't it? I won't pause time in the background, I'll just check while it's doing its work. Yeah, let's use this really, really old OS that no one has anymore because it's so old. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, more than a year. It's meant to take more than a year, so the fact it's going to be over already is not too bad. The reason why we didn't make money there is because we haven't released our latest OS. I mean, I love that. I've just made 9 million profit. That's profit. Well, since I didn't make too much money. Well, would you look at that? Now they've made a large one, they've gone to small. Huh. What's with that? Why have they suddenly changed to small? Now they've made a large. Why have they changed to small? Is a big, big question. Your releases recently, visual tool, large, that's our latest one, great quality. This is what you want, you see, you want just those to be permanently graded, so why is it now making a small visual tool? What on earth is the point in that? There's no reason why it should now be suddenly going, Oh, well, let's just change our costs. Am I going to have to manually do that? Because that would be very, very silly. It must be said. So cancel. Then we go to manage groups. We'll go to house 1, automation, on a large visual tool. Small visual tool. Well, that is infuriatingly annoying. There should be no reason at all why that group has changed to a small process. I have not ordered them to, they had no logic to do so, and I have just proven they can do the other one, so why on earth is it now stating it can't do it when we all know it can? Small visual tool, throw out, cancel. What about a game? Can you make a large game, perhaps? That was on small then, so that time at least I got an excuse. Medium game. Oh, that is annoying. That is really annoying. What on earth is actually going wrong here? Is the big question. So, to develop software, product name, game. Let's see if we can have games of bigger size. So, operating system just been most recent. That one's fine. Game engine. Yeah, not the most recent, like the second most recent. Jeez. And that's why we need to have them constantly making things, you see? Can this one actually have a game engine? Oh, which one can actually use a game engine? You see, when it's all automated, they will pick the one which has already got a game engine produced for it, because we're actually constantly making game engines ourselves. So, they will pick one which actually has a game engine, otherwise they simply can't make a game for it, thankfully. It's an automated process there. That's weird. Why can't we have any? Maybe we need to choose the visual tool first. Now that's odd. I mean, this is going back to a few years back now. Okay, well this is the problem when you try to mix manual and everything else, because I can't find an OS with an actual freaking game engine right now, which is quite a big issue when you think about it. There's our medium audio tool, fantastic. So, remove the OS. Okay, so let's go with... So, why don't we do the opposite then? Why don't we choose the game engine first? There we go. Then we choose the operating system. Was that really so difficult? Damn, that's an old one. Why have we not been making game engines for the larger OSs? Yeah, the Trapos. That was that's from ages ago. That is. And these are all our recent things. They're all for the... Now that is odd, sir and sirettes. That is very, very odd. They don't seem to be making game engines for our more later things. And I think herein lies... I'm not going to say it's a problem with the AI, but it's certainly a problem with the automation system. They've been doing some very, very weird things. They've been releasing new OSs constantly, and decent ones at that. But the visual tools and everything haven't been supporting it. Which is just not right. That's... Yeah, they're all for the crap... Why? I mean, that's not even a large operating system, that's a medium operating system. Maybe because it's not a large game engine. That actually could be the case. Develop software. Game engine, let's put it as, I don't know, test. Test engine. And we want that to be, yeah, original IP, whatever. And it'll go towards operating system, most recent one. One of our large ones, there we go. Then of course we're going to want absolutely everything in there. Give us the house one for a second. Large game engine. Once again, really screwing up when it comes to automated quality. There's no reason at all that should be that, because I've just proven we have the options to make the large game engine. However, our automated processes can't figure that out. Also, they can't figure out how to make a large visual tool, despite the fact they've just made one. Oh, I don't like that at all, because that's impossible. See, I can't... Once I'm at this size now, I can't keep manually doing everything, because it will take me, literally, I'd say about 20 minutes per month, just to set up the month. And that isn't enjoyable. I've got to the stage now where automation is where the enjoyment's coming from, becoming the... setting up groups and making sure every connection works well. But right now, if they keep doing that to me, I'm not going to be able to do this. Well, regardless, that's about to go out of design stage. I'm going to manually do this, but I think this will be the last time I manually do anything. Okay, develop into alpha. Again, something that doesn't actually need artwork. We have artists working on it, which is not the best, I imagine. I mean, we are making a ton of money, and because we're the only competitor, it doesn't really matter too much. But even so, we could be making a lot more if we could just have the automated services do their job better. The only one I'd say is actually doing it well is the operating system group, and that's because that's the base. That doesn't require any kind of like real mega decision making. No, I don't want to market it. So there we go. We've now got a new engine for a decent operating system. So let's do it again. So game, and we want it with Helmut. So test quest. Add OS. Oh god, which OS was it we just used? Okay, let's do it the smart way again. Let's do it by choosing this. So there's our new large game engine, the test engine. I'm going to give that to operating system, the pen blind. So that's one of our new ones. Then okay. Open world, AI, multiplayer, MMO. Yeah, these are more options than before. Visual tools. Thankfully, are more open to being selected by other people. We'll use the last large visual tool we had. Because that'd be better. Yay, 3D graphics. And then audio tools, once again, same deal. The latest medium, because that's all we're making, a medium. Okay, so that'll need artists. Yeah, okay, so once again, we'll give that to House 1. And this is going to be an amazing game. The test quest. No. Laugh Quest World. Laugh Quest World. There you go. Have fun with that, lads. So is that all I'm going to have to do? Am I just going to have to do it manually? Am I going to have to do everything manually other than OS creation? Because at this stage, I think I might have to. Game engines do not make money. That's just the case of things. Which means, though, if we're not making decent audio tools, then all this automation isn't costing us money, but it's being useless. We might as well have them all making small, crappy games, and then every year manually have a group cycle through everything. Honestly, what I've just said actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. So, new direction of how we're going to work this thing. The houses are going to be manual after this. And I'm going to have one for developing game engines, one for... Oh, I don't know though, because I don't want to spam OSs now though. So, one way of doing it, of course, would be to take off stuff from the market. That would be sensible. I wish there was a faster way of doing that, mind you, because I have to go into details and take off market and everything. But yeah, one way we could do is take everything off the market and almost start again, because that would certainly force them to do the right thing. Because at the moment, that's the problem. They're going with the old medium OSs, which is weird. I'm not sure why. Wait, yeah, okay, good. We're also making the large game engines. At least. Okay, let's make this game, then I'm going to have a break. I'm going to end the episode, and I'm going to have a nice long thought about how we're going to take our group forward from here. Because I'm not too sure yet how I'm going to go forward from this point after all these weird realisations in this episode. There are a lot of things going wrong with our automation processes, which is fine because we've got such dominance, it really doesn't matter too much. But at the same time, ideally, I was thinking that with common sense, perhaps our people were actually putting the stuff occasionally into the right things. I'm not sure why they've gone for making visual tools only for the oldest of old things. Okay, so this is a small visual tool. They haven't though. Look, they're making it for everything. No, they're ending it with that. So releases, let's look for operating systems. Where's the next one? So Tiger Flash. Oh lord. Tiger Sharp. Okay, first of all, let's find the chap. Oh dear lord, yeah, they're all old. Oh, jeez. So maybe it is my fault. No, I mean, no. I know it's my fault. I just want to figure out why it's my fault. Yeah, look, they're choosing a large amount, but they're not going into infinite because we're not giving them infinite, what's it called? The thing I'm trying to think of right here. We're not giving them an infinite amount of funding, obviously. So what they're doing is they're going from the down up. They're choosing the really old OSs and moving upwards. And because we haven't took them off the market, which I don't think we have, that's what's causing the issues. I think. Let's get all your releases and then let's do that. Okay, so let's see. There's really all my releases. Wow. But where's that first? Oh, there's an OS called First, and I can't see it on here. And if I can't see it on here, that means I can't take it away from marketing. Well, look at that though. We have things on market from like 1971. Type, let's go to OS. Find OSs would be good. There we go. OS is mixed of everything. Okay, let's go with name. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Am I the only person who has to do that every single time? So first should be here-ish. Yeah, I'm either missing it or it's not there. Why don't I own the rights to first? I own every single company of the new, with no products. I don't care too much. So okay, what I need to do then is it's gonna take forever, so I'll do it off camera. Obviously, is I need to go like this and take off the market every single thing, everything. I'm gonna start fresh now. I'm gonna take off everything that's gonna go off the market other than the last, most recent OS, which will be made the next month. So yeah, I'll take out everything, every single thing is going off the market, and then my automated processes will be able to make everything again. which means that will solve this problem of choosing every single old product ever. Okay, essentially the problem was I gave the automation process far too much credit. I thought that would be able to do way more than it actually can. So I'm going to release this game. That's where we're going to end the episode. Then I'm going to take everything off the market. I don't care if it hurts my reputation. And then the automation process will be able to start afresh. And then it doesn't matter how bad they choose, because there is no choice but Lathcorp. Oh, okay. I think I've finally hit the nail on the head there. Okay. Whew, Lord. And then I'm hoping they'll do the large tools and stuff, because there isn't much other choice. They can't choose the bad options. They can't choose the OSs which don't support the newest game engines, because there is no other choice. Choice is everything. Okay, also, let's go into our insurance policies and let's shove a huge amount there. There we go. Enjoy your 250 million. Give us some nice insurance. Interest every month? Oh, come on, I haven't finished Lathquest. What's hurting it? 3D art is the weak point there. But of course, this wasn't originally going to be an art game thing, so... Okay, skip this. So while I'm doing this, it kind of came to me exactly what I want to do. There we go. What I'm going to do... Oh yeah, that's lost because I just deposited a lot of money. Every year, so every time it hits a new year, I'm going to completely wipe the slate clean. Everything will be removed. Also, I've had a look at this group, and the problem they're having is that it's not actually a lack of 3D knowledge, it's a lack of artists in general. There's actually just not enough artists. Both of them actually trained up heavily on 3D, it's just that 3D takes so much of this project. So yeah, we're just going to, right now, just going to allow this game to finish its course, and we're going to check how well it does, and then we're going to go ahead and destroy everything in the next episode. Okay, finally, so the game has just been finished, and another good thing is once I take off all those things in the market, we can actually sort out this silliness here. As in core, we'll stop having like 1 million jobs. There we go, the game was released, I'm hoping it did decently. I've got to call it now. It's a masterpiece, yay, one of the first games which some people actually like. So let's have a quick look how it's actually done. And the game, if I can find it, would be amazing. Has so far made a loss. Like, really? It's been marketed in the game. Well, it's only been 1 month, and sometimes things like can take 2 months. So we'll just allow it to be marketed again. We'll just leave these guys doing nothing for the time being, and then we'll skip ahead. And we'll see if it actually makes some money. So if it doesn't make money, then I'll be really upset, because that took freaking forever. And it's a good... Sorry, no, it's a great quality game. Sorry, no, it's a good quality. Yeah, it's good quality. Pause. Software. Release dates. And... Lathquest World has made a loss. Sometimes I just don't get this game. Because crappy games make us profits. And good games make us losses. And there's nothing you can do about it, and I don't get why the hell that has happened. Yeah, I mean, look at this one. This is a medium game. It's good, but it's not great. And it made us 1.6 million. Then we have a large game, which has every option possible, including MMO, and it's a medium game, and I don't get why that was. In fact, it's a masterpiece. So, you know what? I don't know why. I don't really care too much. Games are going to be automated in the future, and all we need to now do is make sure that everything is working correctly. It could just be the fact we had to go back in stuff and we had to use weird engines. But okay, so next time, we're going to figure this out. We're going to do some serious investigatory work, deleting of things, and taking things off the market. It's now May, so I'm just going to do it now. So let's say May is the day where the years change for me, and we're going to start taking things off the market. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video of confusion and pain, then likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Software Inc. is a series you're interested in seeing continued. Thank you for watching, have a lovely day, and goodbye.